What's up, everybody? It's me, Mr. Emler1, and before you continue watching, I just want to let you know, I don't know what I'm gonna say, you don't know what I'm gonna say, we're gonna figure out what I'm gonna say, and it might piss you off, so just be open-minded that, hey, this fat fuck in front of the camera is gonna say some dumb shit. So make sure you got your garlic near you, because we got some fucking scary shit coming up, like vampires. So you're probably looking at this, you're like, look at that. So, all of these movies here are about cryptid creatures, ranging from just large animals such as spiders and snakes to the more known cryptids such as BIGFOOT, DOGMAN, CHUPACABRA. I start off with the first one. I don't even know. I think we're doing BIGFOOT. I'm not doing alphabetical. I'm doing creatures. So going with BIGFOOT. Here's the first one. This one is probably my least favorite out of all of cryptid movies I have. I'm not kidding. I do not like this. This was reason it has this on it, the sticker, and it even says on the back, Reezers. Reezers is a grocery store here in Oklahoma, and this specific Reezers movie renting area in there, and they were gonna get rid of it, and so they had movies on sale, like near the end of, for a good month. Near the end of the month, every movie was $1. So it's like you freaking ran in there and you picked up the movies you wanted. So from what I remember from watching it, is these kids go on like a field trip kind of thing. Probably have it all wrong, but this movie right here is called Claude, The Legend of Sasquatch, and it's about these kids that go on to search for Bigfoot, or I think it was either searching for Bigfoot or just them just kind of like going on a camp, and I don't even think you see Bigfoot. I don't remember seeing Bigfoot at all in this movie, and that's one of the reasons why I'm not too happy about this film. So that's why that is probably my least favorite. This one is probably one of the better found footage Bigfoot movies. This one, here's the case, bought this at the Reezers as well, back when the sale was going on. Bigfoot, The Lost Coast Tapes. This one is actually really, really interesting, and I don't think it even really showed Bigfoot that much, but the whole, like, everything that was going on in the movie was so, whoa, what the heck was that about? So it's pretty much Bigfoot hunting guy, he hunts Bigfoot, and this crew of documentary motherfuckers find him and like, hey, he knows where the Bigfoot lives and shit like that, and it's a whole big thing, and it's just a big ass twist near the end. It's crazy. It's a really good movie, and I love stories about, I love cryptid stories involving like being outdoors, hunter, or driving down the freaking road and coming across Bigfoot or UFO, something along those lines. This one is really, really weird, and apparently it was a book. I've never heard about the book. I saw this at Walmart a while ago, called Bigfoot Wars, based on the best-selling book series Bigfoot Wars, which is alright. The movie, it's fun. It's a Phase 4 film, which those guys, I think Uwe Boll's released a few movies with them. Rampage, Capital Punishment, I believe he released that with them. And the whole idea of this is Bigfoot start attacking the town, and I'm kind of like reading the back of the case and remembering from what I remember watching. Bigfoot start attacking the town, and so everybody kind of like teams up to fucking fight these Bigfoots. It's like a giant community of Bigfoot attacking the town. And I love the ending. The ending was really cool. For those that haven't seen this movie, the ending, I just thought it was really cool seeing what happened. So that's pretty damn cool. I'm not too big on it, but it's, you know, it's fun. This one is a fun movie to watch. And obviously all these Bigfoot movies and whatnot's gotta be corny, stupid horror shit, right? This one's called Assault of the Sasquatch. This movie is funny as fuck and just downright stupid, bloody, gory. Pretty much a poacher comes across Bigfoot and, you know, puts him in the back of his truck. The police find him. I believe this is how it happened. The police find him and they take him to the prison and they bring his truck with them. And Bigfoot breaks out and starts messing around town. So I like this one. This is honestly one of my favorites. DVD in there? Yes, it is. Good. I already looked at it. That's what the fuck. Our next movie is called Willow Creek. Willow Creek is a found footage film about Bigfoot, and it's about these two couple. The back says young couple, so. Ooh. Look at this guy. Look at his face. He's fucked some kids. I told you I might say some dumb shit. This movie is yet again another one of those movies where I'm like, you know, it could have been better. I actually liked the little twist they did near the end. If you watch the movie, if you've seen this movie, you'll know what I mean. The little twist near the end is really cool. Pretty much these couple go. I don't even think the girl in the relationship really gives a fuck about it, but this dude is really interested in it, and they go to the Patterson-Gimlin footage area, the actual place, and there's a big, like, 15-20 minutes scene of the camera being on, and this guy, like, waking up and being like, what was that? And then Bigfoot's fucking jerking off on the tent, and they get fucking raped. Which is a good movie. I like that. It's a good movie. It's a good found footage film. It's just obviously this next found footage film is going to be #1 out of all of those. This one is called Exists. I've honestly never seen throughout the entire movie, and I am saying this movie tops all of those, and I've seen those movies fully. I've seen Willow Creek 3 times. I've seen Bigfoot Lost Coast Tapes. Bigfoot Lost Coast Tapes is a found footage film as well. This one is another found footage movie. And the reason I say this one tops it is because Willow Creek didn't show Bigfoot at all. There was no Bigfoot in the movie. Like, it was about Bigfoot. You don't see Bigfoot on the screen. Whereas this one, you see Bigfoot on the screen. And like I said, I've never seen the full movie, but you get to see Bigfoot on the fucking screen. Look at that. By the way, if you're still watching, you can use that, pause the video. I don't know if it still works or not. So it's pretty much just a group of friends go camping out at a cabin, and Bigfoot is like, you know, like, we're doing my swamp diabetes. Bigfoot is Wilford Brimley in this movie, and like, Wilford Brimley is Bigfoot, and I love that they did that in this movie. It's super cool. I want to see, has there ever been a found footage film with, like, dubbing in it? That'd be so weird. I've never heard of it. So our next set of movies are Chupacabra. Those that don't know what El Chupacabra is, El Chupacabra, and it's not depicted very well in these movies, except for this one I'm going to show first. Chupacabra is a cryptid, 2 different kinds. There's 2 different viewpoints of the Chupacabra. One is pretty much a dog with mange, but there's more to it. It's not exactly a dog that anybody really knows. It is the snout resembles, I would say, a German Shepherd, but the body is of a boxer. That's the way I would depict it, and it's hairless. So, if I remember correctly, it doesn't even have a tail. And there's other depictions of it being a 2-legged alien type, just looking like a demon, honestly. And there's even depictions of the both of them being a mixture, and it's very, very interesting. It originates in Mexico, as you'll see right here, as the guy from Chips fights El Chupacabra in Mexico. In the Alamo, look, it says the movie's called Guy from Chips Fights Chupacabra in the Alamo. That's fucking awesome. This movie, I don't care what anybody says, this was a great movie. I honestly don't even need to tell you what it's about. I just think you need to go see Chips fighting Chupacabra in the fucking Alamo. And it's the same thing. This is the Chips guy. Like you're probably thinking, no, it's just the actor. No, he plays a fucking cop in the movie. Or an investigator. It's the same thing. It's fucking Chips. It's fucking Chips Ahoy. It's not goddamn Doritos. It's fucking Fritos. And they put the fucking hot sauce in it, and they put different freaking condiments in it, and that's what Mexicans do when they fucking get hungry. And that's racist, but I don't give a fuck. You gotta love this movie. You gotta watch this. No, but anyway, pretty much I was about to say Bigfoot. Pretty much Chupacabra fucking rapes gang members in Mexico. And Mr. Chips is like, yo, we can't be having that deal. And so the guy from Chips turns into fucking Wilford Brimley, yet again, like, exists, because that was Wilford Brimley, and fights Chupacabra. That's how that movie works. It's a great movie, you gotta watch it. It's super cool. We're still in the Chupacabra movies. This one, if I were to depict it as the real-life Chupacabra, this would be the alien-type Chupacabra, but looks nothing like, doesn't look anything like it. But it's a good movie. This one's called Chupacabra Terror. And so it's pretty much about a terrorist Chupacabra that gets on board of a boat with a bunch of people having fun and commits explosive diarrhea all over the fucking deck. Probably covered in cat piss. Fuck. And look at this. It says, this legend, fuck, is real. Chupacabra Terror is about, that's pretty much legit what I just said. It's about Chupacabra being imported from fucking Mexico. I don't know why they need to import it overseas. I don't know. Did they import it from Mexico? Maybe it was something else, because Mexico and America are like right fucking there. Like, it would make more sense if it was on a helicopter, because they gotta get over the fucking Trump's wall. This movie, if I remember correctly, doesn't have boobs. It might, though. It's another good, you know, monster movie to watch. It really is. I like this movie. And like I said, it's pretty much about Chupacabra being imported or fucking transported, what the fuck kind of word is that, on a boat, and starts killing people. So that's a good one. And I have actually not taken the time to watch. I remember seeing it a long time ago at Blockbuster, and I really wanted to rent it, but I was fucking 8 years old, and my mom is a Christian at the time. And so she's like, no, blood. But when she gets older and she actually starts shouting like this, she becomes the devil. They're like, everybody's gonna burn in hell, and I'm gonna watch and touch my old shaggy tits. That's how old people are, and I'm gonna stick with it. This movie's called Pablo Escobar Escapes Texas. Oh no, it's called Mexican Werewolf in Texas. So I have not actually sat down to watch this movie yet. The only reason I picked it out is because I remember seeing this and looking in the back at Blockbuster, and I was like, I gotta pick this up. So, from what I'm kind of seeing out of, you know, the little best picture, best monster makeup effects, this is a fucking low-budget ass film festival movie. And I really should watch this, because I support those kind of movies, I really do. And it's got sexual situations, so there might be boobs. So, let's see here, Anna, I don't know how you pronounce it. I always say Anna, because there's a porn star I watch on YouTube. YouTube? No, it's Pornhub. And her bored high school friends band together and plot their escape from their suffocating little Texas border town, aka goat capital of the world. It's fucked up. Until a savage attacker preys on the inhabitants, first the goats, then the humans, the local, then the movies, and then going to Hollywood and smoking weed and being Superman. So yeah, it's pretty much yet another fucking, you know, hey, we're hanging out, and guess what? I just came across something that fucking people have been talking about for years. Actually, Chupacabras now hasn't been talked about for years. Like, it's not even a Native American folklore or anything. It's just like some Mexicans got drunk and fucking came across a really pissed off dog duck. It's a dog duck. Look. So yeah, I don't have any saying of this. This looks interesting though. So, the majority of this is legit my movie collection. I really don't want to put the shit back. So next up, we're going to be doing gigantic spider movies, because fuck yes. Probably the worst one out of them, but the cover is really intriguing because it's like, hey, look what the fuck, this guy's dying. Goddamn sun spiders. Sun spiders slash camel spiders slash, I forget the fucking scientific name because it's not an arachnid, it's a goddamn alien. The movie's called Camel Spiders, and it's about gigantic fucking camel spiders. Like, they're not fucking big enough. Look at that thing, man! It's pretty much an Eight-Legged Freaks clone, but it's about retarded spiders. In the desert, and because it's fucking, you know, camel spiders, and I like how they put in the back, because the movie probably, I've only seen it once. I like how they put in the back, like the movie sucks major ass. Brian Krause from Charmed. So here's the little story. In the desert of the Middle East, a platoon of soldiers is terrorized by a gang of large, fast, and deadly arachnids called camel spiders. It's not a fucking arachnid if you look at the goddamn you know, it's okay, fine, it's a fucking arachnid, it's a spider. Soldiers escape the deadly attack by accidentally transporting several of the evil beasts with them to the American Southwest, and Army Captain Brian Krause of Charmed, everybody's remember Charmed? A small town sheriff C. Thomas Howell of Southland, remember watching Southland? And The Amazing Spider-Man, because we've all seen that movie, so this movie's gonna be great. So, yeah, it's about giant camel spiders, that's all you need to know, you should watch it. Next is actually surprisingly really good. It felt like eight-legged freaks in the fucking snow. It really did. This movie right here called Ice Spiders, and it's pretty much about a ski team. All these kids go to this little place out in the snowy areas, Boner Island, and they pretty much, you know, like they're preparing for the Olympics. They're going to be part of they're working to be in the Olympics, and they come across these motherfuckers because, you know, government thinks, hey, let's fucking make giant spiders yet again. Something that I think government would be doing, but honestly, if they are, that's fucking stupid. And the back is really intriguing, because there's absolutely no tarantulas in the movie. There's no fucking tarantulas in this movie. There are none. I don't even think the spiders get that big in this movie. They don't get that big. They legit get, like, there's a body right there. They get that big. Which I honestly believe is in the fucking Amazon. Remember that Monster Quest episode? There's no story. You legit have to look for stories. There's shit about gigantic spiders living in the ground of Africa. And the Amazons living inside little fucking... They can reach up to 4 feet. Shit's scary as fuck. So yeah, these kids get eaten by spiders at a fucking training Olympic school because government got horny and thought, hey, this is pretty cool bananas. And fucking made spiders big. This is the last one, and obviously it's eight-legged fucking freaks. This is the best one ever made. Why didn't they make a sequel? This movie is so good. The CGI, I feel like, stands up to this day. Just because it does play off kind of like a comedy, I will admit the CGI now could be better. But it plays off like a comedy, and the CGI when this came out was fucking amazing. The movie is pretty much yet again about... No, not yet again. This was the only one that anybody should ever have given a fuck about. About gigantic... And there's actually tarantulas, yes. Every kind of spider you can think of is in this fucking movie. This is exactly what it is. These guys come out, and they eat you. Fucking dirt bike racing scene, and these jumping spiders are coming, and they're fucking, like, there's one that looks at the camera, and he's like, diabetes. Because, god damn it, people don't realize, if you look, that's fucking Wilford Brimley inside of a spider's exoskeleton. Wilford Brimley is actually a gigantic tarantula with diabetes. That's what, so this movie is about, diabetic spiders turning big. Because an oil spill, American military, Islam. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I love the little radio host guy, the black radio. He's black. You got it because he's black, and he's a radio host. He's fucking hilarious. I love this movie. He thinks they're fucking aliens, but obviously they're gigantic spiders. They're fucking stupid. Now, oh my god. Okay, so there's, for those that can't see, there's way more down here, but these are like, honestly, just like one movie from another movie, like one movie of each cryptid. So like, I'm actually gonna put this up here because these are technically the same cryptid in a sense. Because the Dogman, and I would say this movie is about the Dogman because it's a big bad wolf man. But anyway, this movie, honestly, I know a lot of you probably fucking hate me for saying this. Out of that whole collection. And obviously, Eight-Legged Freaks, I wouldn't even put in here because it's such a good movie. And the majority of these movies are low-budget, indie, like, fucking goddammit movies. What I would say is, why are my movies fucked up right now? Out of all of the low-budget films, and this one's my favorite out of The Asylum. For those that know about The Asylum team, the Asylum movies, you know, the company that makes movies based off of blockbuster movies and nobody really gives a fuck about them. This movie is my favorite movie from them. And is one of my favorite cryptid movies, and it is The Beast of Bray Road. And yeah, that's exactly what he looks like, and it's scary as fuck. It's one of my fucking favorites, man. Reason being is because it actually has a cryptozoologist in the movie, like explaining about the creature. And I love how it says, you know, based on a true story, because it is. The Beast of Bray Road, and the whole idea is, but it's a great movie, and the whole idea behind it, and that Beast of Bray Road isn't just Beast of Bray Road. There's way more to it. There's more about, like, Dogman. The Michigan Dogman. Think about it. This is a little something I want to bring up. The Michigan Dogman is in fucking Michigan, right? And then the Beast of Bray Road is in Wisconsin. Hang on a second. There's legit nothing blocking. There's the Wisconsin and Michigan are right fucking next to each other, and there's legit a lake just kind of keeping them apart. Michigan Dogman, man, bro, like that's gotta be a movie. I've legit had ideas. Like I've written little tiny stories of like Beast of Bray Road versus the Michigan Dogman because they're so like they're right fucking there. But anyway, it's about a sheriff that, you know, is investigating reports of dying people, because, you know, people are fucking dying, you gotta be sheriff, and you're like, alright, I gotta fix this. And then it's also, the reason I also love this movie is because it's got the cryptozoologist in it, and they all team up to go after this thing, and you know what else? It's got boobs. If you want to get into cryptozoology, and if you want to get into some boobs, you gotta watch this movie. It's got boobs, blood, gore, cryptozoology, and a dude in a fucking hairy suit. And the ending's gay as shit. Because for some fucking reason, I don't know, Beast of Bray Road is a woman that owns a bar that got fucked in the ass by the sheriff. It's weird. It's cool. It's all. It is your mom. Mom, right there. And this is what the disc looks like. Oh, fuck. Holy shit. What the fuck does that say? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Super cool. You know it's a Blockbuster DVD case by the feel and texture and touch of it. Come on. Just admit that you're a piece of shit. Fucking admit to it, man. Nobody admits to their mistakes, bitch. Alright, continuing on. This one as well. This one's called The Big Bad Wolf. I remember first buying this thinking it was Beast of Bray Road, because I remember watching Beast of Bray Road when I was little, and I was like, oh my god, I need to see that movie again. I need to see boobs again. And this one did the boobs justice, because this lady, Miss, what's her name, gets fucking raped by the Big Bad Wolf. Pretty cool. So it's pretty much about Wilford Brimley. this girl's like some like friend or something, or like they go to a cabin, and the cabin is like haunted by Wilford Brimley, and Wilford Brimley rapes her and then fucking kills the rest of them or some shit. It's got lots of blood, gore. Rated R for strong horror, violence, and gore, sexual content, nudity. That's what I would, before like access to the computer, you went into your parents' movie collection and looked at the rating system. Alright, so next up, Loch Ness Terror, another one of those low-budget, look what I did with CGI movies. It's about Dick Richards and his diabetes on a bone-crunching, fucking gigantic, fucking water demon. So, yet again, this is legit. I'm not even kidding. This is pretty much the Beast of Bray Road, but a fucking Loch Ness monster and a little kid. I'm not even kidding. And the ending's just different. It doesn't include the ending. It's legit. A kid, like this giant Loch Ness monster, goes around killing people, and then yeah, it's pretty much a Loch Ness monster attacking the fucking city. This one, I put it in here because, like, it's got to do with, obviously, it's got to do with the fucking devil. Look at that shit. That's fucking scary. And it's an asylum movie. This is a pretty good movie. You know, fucking inmates and, what's this say? Inmates and guards are pretty much, like, inside of a prison, and this dude is like, hey, you know what, you sinned, fuck you, I'm gonna fucking kill all of you, and you're gonna burn in hell for the rest of your life, except for Josh. Just me. Except for Josh, because Josh is super cool, and he's not gonna die. He's gonna be pretty cool and not die. So yeah, it's pretty much a demon that shapeshifts and fucking kills people inside of a prison. Pretty cool, right? I fucking wish I had... Man, this pisses me off, because this is... I'm not kidding, I really wish I had proof. I used to have Season 1, 2, and 3 on DVD. And why is it that I only have the one that's not rare on DVD? Like, you go on Amazon, you can get this for $20. You go on Amazon, you can get Season 1 and 2. If you want to buy both, it's like $400 fucking dollars, man. I think what I'm gonna do is, I think my family video has Season 1 and 2. So you can rent them. I'm gonna talk to them about buying it from them, because I cannot fucking, oh my god. Lost Tapes is one of my favorite TV shows, and each episode depicts a cryptid, such as, like, with Season 3 has Beast of Bray Road. And I swear to God, the dude in there looks like Nick from Left 4 Dead 2. I'm not kidding. Motherfuckers, look. Those that have played Left 4 Dead 2, dude looks like Nick. I'm not kidding. Devil Monkey, Serpent God, Yeti, Wendigo, Reptilians, Poltergeist, Strigoi, and even zombies. So, this has got a lot. And this is only Season 3. Season 1 and 2 has got Chupacabra, Bigfoot, Wilford Brimley. It's really cool. It's pretty much throughout each episode, like I said, is about a different cryptid, and throughout the episode, it shows like found footage of people dying, like found footage of people encountering these creatures, and throughout like the episode, things will pop up and it'll give you like facts about the creature and stuff like that. And it's really interesting. It's really cool. I really like the Lost Tape series. If you are into cryptozoology and you haven't heard about this, fucking look it up. YouTube has all the episodes. Bigfoot. There's even like different Bigfoot. Like I think they did one. I think this one has Yeti. Yeah, this one has the Yeti. And then about aliens, which honestly was horrible. I hated how they did the aliens one, but that's really cool. This one's one of my other favorites. I wish they released Season 4. They only released Season 3, Part 1, Set 1 on DVD. I don't know why. So this is Season 1. I believe all of the Season 1 cases have been hard cases. Like, this is legit, like if you were to pre-order a video game in the case, it was a hard case. It's exactly how it feels. And each season, other than Season 3, Set 1, has quite a bit of episodes. As you can see, there's 4 discs. I was actually watching this one early. It's got, like, this one's got Bigfoot in it, Birdzilla, which is, you know, the Thunderbird, the big bird, Native American folklore, coming down, kidnapping your kids, fucking your kids, and Turok Evolution. The Real Hobbit, American Werewolf, Lions in the Backyard, you know, like, stupid shit like that even, like, Lions in the Backyard, like, what the fuck, did you fucking make an episode, like, each episode, they have a 3D, like, a 3D full-scale thing of, like, each cryptid. It's like, you're gonna make it, why, you don't need to make a 3D full-scale of lions. We know what a fucking lion looks like. So, that's pretty cool. Season 2, same thing, but this one, like I said, it's got Chupacabra. It's got, like, dumb shit like mega hogs, like gigantic hogs. Like, it's really interesting, though. Like, Bigfoot in New York. There's been a couple episodes about Bigfoot. My first time watching Monster Quest was about Bigfoot. I'm not sure if that was the first episode or not, but I remember watching that back in like 2006, 2007. I was little and I was so into it. Legend of the Hairy Beast, that's another Bigfoot one. Ohio Grassman, another Bigfoot one. Ghosts. I might have to watch Ghosts again. That one, Ghost was a good episode, talking about ghosts and shit. The Monster Quest. Really liked that. They did one about the Flatwoods Monster. That was one that I really liked, and I can't. They didn't release it on DVD. I don't know if I can buy it digitally or not. I just really want it on DVD. This one, I hate myself because this is the only this is legit the only movie based on aliens that I have. No, wait a minute. I have The Fourth Kind. Do I not have The Fourth Kind? Fourth Kind was really good. And there's another set of alien movies. There's one called UFO Abduction that was released in 1989. It was a found footage film, and I guess when they only released it in a couple theaters, only one, or maybe only just one theater. And in the end, in the end of the movie, it said if you see this family, because it was about an alien, it was supposedly actual footage of alien abduction. And in the end of the movie, it says if you see these people or you see this family, call this number, and it's a fake number or some shit. And I really love it when people do that. That shit's like, it's fucking unnerving to know, like, oh my god, that happened. But then obviously it wasn't real. I believe they released it on like VHS, but it's really rare. I'm not sure. Then there's another one. They made a sequel like 10 years later in 1996. 7 years later. Called, or 1998 maybe. Called UFO Abduction, the lake incident. And it's pretty much the same idea, scenario, because it was made by the same person, just different actors, and it was legit the same scenario, but really good movies. Like they were, the UFO Abduction one played off more like a documentary, because it was released on a TV, like on TV. I forget what channel it was, but it was like showing off like, oh no, alien. This one I loved. I remember going to see this movie, District 9 in theaters, and we bought tickets for a kids movie, and we snuck into this movie. And it was fucking awesome. So it was pretty much aliens are fucking here, and they've been here for a long time, and this giant spaceship just like hovers in the air, and we kind of have these aliens in control. And this guy you see right there, he's part of like a just kind of making sure things are clean and clear. He's doing like a little documentary on the aliens kind of thing, and he comes across something that one of the aliens have that will actually help them get off of Earth. And he fucking uses it on himself, like it's pepper sprays himself with it, like it's fucking goddamn warhead spray, and then fucking throughout the movie, he starts puking and coughing, his body's changing, and near the end of the movie, he becomes fucking Wilford Brimley, and he looks like that. It looks like exactly like Wilford Brimley. Like, it's a good movie. I believe they're making a second one. I'm gonna have to go see that. This is a really good movie. It's pretty much. And then he butt fucks an alien, and there's like an African guy in there, and he's like, "Put this on mouth. I want to eat it. I want to suck his dick and eat his asshole." Pretty good movie. I don't know. He's like some fucking retard. These movies, I would say, are just kind of like random. Like this one. Only reason I put it in here is because it's about these two giant fuckers fighting. This one's really good. This one's one of the, this one's about a gigantic cock. It's about a gigantic crocodile that is roaming around in Thailand and pretty much is just fucking killing people in Thailand. Scene where it just fucking, this, like a family out there, like a happy family, and this kid is swimming in the water, and this croc comes up and fucking eats the kid. I fucking love this movie. They attract you with boobs, but there's no boobs in the movie. Bullshit. This one, I remember the main reason why I rented it is because the cover looked cool, and the rating system said sexuality and nudity. I was little, and I was like with my friend Tommy, and I was like, Tommy, this one's got boobs and giant snakes fighting. And honestly, the CGI in the movie was not bad at all. Like, the cover art does not do it. Like, the cover art looks worse than what it looks like in the movie. And that's usually something you don't see. Because, like, look at the back of the case. I think that's part of the movie. It kind of looks like this, but this just looks... It just looks more, like, just shit. So, yeah, I haven't seen this since I was little, actually. Holy shit. Oh, remember this? Remember DVD case? Remember movies had this in the back? And I believe, like, I know Jeepers Creepers 2 had it. By the way, I'm going to do a review on those. Those are one of my favorite horror movies, Jeepers Creepers. Sometimes the back of these little slips will have, like, the scene selection or, like, a different picture on the back. Or it would just advertise other movies. Like, fucking look at that, Anaconda with Ice Cube and... Jennifer Lopez. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking when I said that. I just thought that would be funny to say, but that is Jennifer Lopez. Never mind. It's got Eric Stoltz, Ice Cube, and Wilford Brimley. Honestly, I would like to see that. Wilford Brimley fighting a fucking snake in the Wild West. Oh, shit. I love these movies, man. It is so interesting to me, and this video is going to be long as fuck, I bet. Because, honestly, I'm going to edit the fuck out of it, and there's only 42 minutes. So, like I said, I love cryptozoology ever since I was little, like 6. I think my first Bigfoot documentary, I was 5 years old, and I was so intrigued with it. I don't know why. Like, it sounds weird, like a little kid would be interested in a hairy man. And a kid's sense, like, if you haven't seen Bigfoot, that's what it would look like. But it's the way they always depict it in the documentaries. Bigfoot is this mysterious creature that people just don't really see. And there's all these eyewitness reports, and yet there's really no proof of the creature. And there's videos, there's a certain amount of proof, but it's just the mystery, and it's exactly how life is. When you live, death is a mystery, but I'm open to it, and I'm accepting. You gotta accept. I'm accepting whatever's there. So I'm looking forward to dying, and I hope you guys like this video. Yeah. I'm not kidding. You shake this shit up, and you can smell it. Oh my god. This goes on fucking spaghetti. Oh! This shit's good. I'm hungry. Guys, thanks for watching. See you guys later. And, Bigfoot titties, nigga! Eyewitness accounts describe the creature at least 3 very different ways. A dark midget dog, bright black retard pig, and Donald Trump. Height ranges between 3 to 7 feet and has hands able to jerk off Kim Jong-un.
Wolf-like creatures now live in the realm of psychology and Wisconsin.
We went out on a Friday night, fish fry buffet actually. Supposed to make a left-hand turn right after the bridge, and I spotted something on top of the bridge in front of my headlights. And I said, "Holy motherfucker!" Alright, so let's open this here box. So we got ourselves a mask, what's this here, a vacuum, some houseworking glasses, and a used pad.
Oh, what's that for there?
Oh, vagina blood.
What is that stuff on the bottom of it?
Oh, that's my cum. That